Right, absolutely. Mr. Feingold, stay on with us. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump has called the killer of his ally Charlie Kirk an animal. Kirk, the conservative youth leader and activist, was shot dead the previous day. Speaking on the White House South Lawn, Trump has said that he has an indication of the shooter's motivation. Listen in.
He's an animal, total animal, and hopefully they'll have him and they'll get him. What he did is disgraceful. Charlie Kirk I spoke to Erica, his wife, and we had a long talk, and she's devastated. She is absolutely devastated, as you can imagine.
Meanwhile, the U.S. president has also called for a non-violent response to the murder. Listen in.
Charlie Kirk was a big advocate of nonviolence and free speech on campus. How do you want your supporters to respond to it?
I think that way. He was an advocate of nonviolence. That's the way I'd like to see people.
At the same time, Utah Governor Spencer Cox has said that the state is preparing to seek the death penalty in Charlie Kirk's fatal shooting. He confirmed forensic evidence is still being processed and warned of disinformation spreading on social media, including by foreign actors. Listen in.
We cannot do our job without the public's help right now. The public has answered our call for action. So far, we've received more than 7,000 leads and tips. I would just note that the FBI hasn't received this many digital media tips from the public since the Boston Marathon bombing. This is not just a local matter here in Utah. We have people all over the country that are helping to bring this perpetrator to justice for Charlie Kirk and his family. I will just add as well that, as was mentioned, there is a lot of forensic evidence that is being processed right now at both the state lab and the and federal labs. We desperately need some healing. We'll have more to say about that in the days and weeks to come. More than anything, we are going to catch this person. Last thing I will just say is we've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen here in the state of Utah.
Meanwhile, here's what we know about the person of interest in the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, as per the FBI. Authorities describe the suspect as a young, college-aged male, blending in with the campus community to avoid detection. He was last seen wearing a distinctive long-sleeved black shirt, which prominently featured an American flag alongside an eagle design. The suspect's lower attire included either blue jeans or black pants paired with Converse-style tennis shoes that had white soles. On his head, he wore a black hat or possibly a gray baseball cap, complemented by dark sunglasses. He also carried a black backpack. Close examination suggests the shirt bore the phrase "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave," adding to its distinctiveness. The weapon used in the shooting has been identified as a high-powered bolt-action Mauser rifle chambered in. This is a rifle known for its accuracy and power. Investigators located the rifle wrapped carefully in a towel within a wooded area along the suspect's escape route. A spent cartridge was found still lodged in the chamber, with 3 additional rounds remaining in the magazine. Surveillance footage shows the suspect positioning himself prone on a rooftop at Utah Valley University, a tactical stance that greatly improves shooting precision. He is then seen sprinting across the rooftop before making a daring jump off the edge, disappearing into a nearby neighborhood. Authorities remain on high alert and urge anyone with information to come forward and aid in the capture of this dangerous individual. Mr. Ross Feingold with us on the broadcast. Mr. Feingold, bases the information that we have so far, it does seem that in this particular instance, the target was solely Charlie Kirk, and this was not an attempt at a mass shooting.
Certainly that seems to be the case. That the assassin had one target, which was Charlie Kirk, and was not attempting to kill other participants in the event. What's interesting from the facts that you just outlined is it appears that this person does have some experience with weapons. How much really remains to be seen, but they were able to locate a spot where they could take that shot. They were able to use the weapon and to hit the target. A lot of experts are speculating that a more experienced shooter wouldn't have hit the target in the neck. But ultimately, that's not the focus here, because this person is a murderer. And as the governor said, they're going to be caught and they're going to face the death penalty.
All right, Mr. Feingold, stay on with us. We have more news coming in. U.S. authorities have announced key breakthroughs in the investigation